Hey Scorpio, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't, please keep in mind I could be picking up someone else or something else within your energy. Roles can be reversed or flip-flop throughout the reading. The Wheel came out in reverse, the Lovers, the Two of Swords. You're showing me an opening of, or reopening of the door. Opening of the door between possibly a choice here with the Lovers card, and there's confusion here. A choice needs to be made. Now in the current energy, you're showing me the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Temperance card. You're showing me commitment here, but there's a blockage in regards to that, in regards to some type of healing that needs to be done here. In the immediate future, you're showing me the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Again, there's some kind of blockage in your growth here with the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse, with the Four of Swords. Again, that's needing to heal. Page of Pentacles needing to learn about whatever this situation is that you're reopening here. Let me see here, the overall. The Chariot. Let's get the hidden. The Justice card. Okay. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck. So you're showing me forward movement, or the energy there for it. And then in the hidden, you're showing me the desire for balance. All right. Let me see the Chariot. What are we moving for? Nine of Pentacles, stability, possibly work. Page of Swords, the Hierophant. You're wanting growth, again, stability. I do feel like you're going after taking the steps you need here. It's interesting, we go to the Page of Swords to the Chariot though, so I feel like the energy is wanting to move forward rather quickly. However, you're kind of reining it in a little bit here with this Page of Swords. Page of Swords are like baby steps, so to speak. Not Knight of Pentacles slow, but definitely not as fast as, say, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, or obviously the Chariot. So it's like you're reining it in here with this commitment energy, this Hierophant, and the Four of Wands with the Seven of Wands. So there's some kind of a pullback for some reason. Let me see the Justice card. Ten of Cups, the Magician, the High Priestess. Wow. Well, that's interesting. So for the High Priestess, the counterpart is the Hierophant, and then we've got the Magician here and the Ten of Cups. So both very strong energies for commitment. Why are you reining it in? You're showing me you have love, Ten of Cups. I'm getting a weird vibe from the Magician. I'm hoping it's not a manipulative energy, but let me dive in a little bit more. Let me see the Wheel. We've got the Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. So you're showing me you did reopen a door, or open or reopen a door, I don't know, that you tend to, or you possibly left already with the Six of Swords. It is in the past situation, but you still communicated here. Now, I don't know at what level this communication happened here with this Eight of Wands, or if it was just a communication about leaving, whatever this situation is. But there is an opening of this door. So, for the Lovers, we've got the Nine of Cups, Two of Swords again, Seven of Wands again. Let me see the Two of Swords here, what just flipped. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Wheel, again, upright. You're showing me you're having a very hard time closing this door on whoever this is. I do feel like you do your best to try not to allow your mind to get the best of you here with the Seven of Wands over the Two of Swords. But I do feel like at times it does. There is some kind of a triggering of either a childhood wound or an abandonment issue or wound that you have here with the Ten of Wands over the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like that has a lot to do with the ability to close said door, because again, the wheel came out upright here. It does have to do something with your emotional stability. So I do feel like whatever this connection is or situation is from the past that pop up here from time to time, I do feel like how you'll know who it is or what it is that it causes a lot of overthinking here, because you have Two of Swords and possibly some triggering here as well with the Five of Pentacles. And I do feel like it activates your fight or flight or freeze quite a bit because of the Six of Swords here with the wheel being in reverse. So that's how you're going to be able to identify whatever the situation is, okay? For the Four of Wands, we've got the Justice card again. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. You're wanting balance, but there's a lot of instability here with the Two of Pentacles. I'm really hoping between the Two of Pentacles and the Magician, and then the Two Queens, that there's not a third-party situation. And if it's not a physical third-party situation, it could be an energy one or an energetical one, where someone is still trying to clear out their energy of a past situation here. Let me see the Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. Yeah, we're having conflict here on how to block this situation or cut this situation out, and to focus on, you know, what would bring stability. Let me see the Temperance card, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Eight of Swords. There's a lot of overthinking on how to heal said issue or wound. I mean, there's a number of ways you can do this. You can do it. I mean, if you've been on my channel for a while, you're going to know I'm a huge advocate for finding a good therapist, and investing in your mental health that way. But I mean, there's a number of other ways you can do that, whatever resonates for you specifically. For the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, we've got the Knight of Cups, the Fool, Page of Pentacles. It does look like you're no longer interested in investing in a situation that keeps coming in somehow, some way, with this Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I do feel like you it almost looks like you desire communication from them or some kind of offer from them, but I don't feel like you would actually take them for it because of the Fool being here and the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse. So it's very interesting. Why do you care, or why would you want communication from whoever, whatever this is to you, if that's the case? Now, that could be a number of things. I mean, if this is a past romantic thing and you share a child together, or they helped raise yours, or I don't know, theirs. If it's a friendship thing, and I don't know. I have no idea. It could be a million things, in all honesty, but it's rhetorical. You don't have to put it in the thing. For the Four of Swords, we've got the King of Wands to your Queen of Wands now, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups. So we have the King to the Queen of Cups, King to the Queen of Pentacles, King to the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess and the Hierophant. either this is one hell of a connection you have with one in particular person, or there are multiple people in this because of the cards that I spoke about earlier, plus now we have the Seven of Cups here. There is a need for healing in regards to this. It almost looks like one is love and one is passion, because let me show you how it came out. You see how the King of Wands and the King of Cups have their backs turned towards each other, and then in the middle we have the Seven of Cups. At the bottom, these are all clarifying the Four of Swords. So why are you showing me healing is needing to take place in order to make a decision between options here? And you're showing me two different cards. So one that you have passion over and one that you have love over. So I don't know if this is two different people or if this is two different energies that one is embodying. Okay, I don't know you and I don't know your context, so I can't be more specific than that. Let me see the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, the World. You know how I was saying earlier that you wanted some kind of communication here or something, but not really going beyond that because of the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse. You're showing me the same thing. Nine of Wands over the Ace of Cups. You're showing me rejection or defensiveness over this even playing out or having any kind of a chance of a new beginning here with the Nine of Wands to the World and again to the Page of Pentacles. So I guess you have to figure out what it is that you need to heal. Otherwise, you'd be able to close the door. Oh boy. Someone's not being honest. I knew I was getting a weird vibe from that fucking magician. Somebody might be a little manipulative here. I'm hoping... You need to be careful. I feel like one of these does not have the best intentions for you, and I do feel like caused quite a bit of anxiety. It almost feels like they bring out one feels like they bring out the worst in you. Now granted, when one is being brought out, that means you have an opportunity to heal. But for your central nervous system, it's not exactly healthy to be continuously around such situations or energies or people that bring that out in you, because it's completely unhealthy. You can't fully heal in a situation like that because your body and your mind won't allow you to, in all honesty. Not long enough. Now, if this person was to actively be healing on their end so that they're not doing that to you, I would have a different outcome. But for the false person, despair, and bad health card to come out together as your advice, you need to be careful. Now, I don't know if that is telling me this energy you need to stay away from, or if this is you. Because again, you're showing me that you need to be healing. This is also that. Ignoring. It could be ignoring this, whatever this is. The bad health, the whatever you need healing over, okay? And then just kind of dwelling on past shit, which would be the door opening or reopening, okay? So I hope this makes sense. I try to word things in a way that people can relate or understand it and apply it to their own unique situations, but it's kind of hard to do that in general readings. So if you want a personal, check out the description box. If not, that's cool too. Hopefully you figured out. But I hope that was helpful. Bye.